master. Where would a pawn possibly go, leaving their own master behind?
Perhaps this too is Dogma's ability. Not one speaks. Magic this brute has what a temper.
I do not use their rage to our advantage. It is easily done.
I like that.
Look out, Wizard! We're under attack!
Falter. We'll take every ounce of our strength, but we can prevail.
Yes, of course. I see it now.
Our foe stumbles. Just one more push ought to bring it down. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Better not to enrage. The price to take would be beyond our power to contend with it.
How are we meant to attack it without angering it?
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
A griffin! Find its claws and talons! We'll want to use fire against this foe. Feast your eyes on this!
That's an ancient way to end a foe.
This would serve for a fine tale when I rejoin my masters on the field. Movements have grown sluggish.
We must make the most of this opportunity.
I shall lead the charge!
Ice attack shan't have much effect against this foe. Fear not. Only
jewels are more coveted than this, it makes all our efforts worthwhile.
We shall have to think long and hard about what to do with it.
Over here! What has become of the world? Would that there was someone who could explain this madness.
Come to think of it, did not Sir Rotheus speak of releasing the world from its bonds in the seafloor shrine?
This is indeed the world unbound. Perhaps we ought to seek out that visitor.
Your pawn is nowhere to be seen, Master. But where would a pawn possibly go, leaving their own master behind?
Perhaps this, too, is Lord Phases' doing. We ought to go and speak with him at the Forbidden Magic Research Lab. Could you come over here? These writings could be of import.
Unless I am much mistaken, we have cause to visit a place not far from here.
So many choices. Glad I don't have to make them.
Most of our only do take care to leave the room as you found it. If there's one thing I... shan't suffer. Tis untidy lodgers. Always a pleasure.
Well met, sir.
Why like it? Too strict after a day's patrol. Doors locked. Closed in.
I do not understand. What has befallen our world?
Who would wish for such a calamity? I refuse to let this be the end of things.
It is my duty to devote my life to prayer and virtue.
Pray slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
We must needs do aught within our power to forestall this impending calamity.
You're the Arisen, aye? And here I had taken you for dead. I am to inform you that Lord Phasis requests your presence at the Forbidden Magic Research Lab. As to whether you heed him, I care not.
Some of us get decent. I train every day.
Over here!
The fiend unknown is the most perilous.
We all manage whatever comes. We always do, don't we?
Suppose I ought to earn my...
Ah, Arisen. You yet live. I suspected as much, given that your pawn still remains. One might hypothesize that your pawn is sustained by your vital essence. Or perhaps something more. In any case, we ought to apprise one another of the situation. Is there aught you would know? I found the poor creature collapsed by the wayside near Batal. Recognizing your pawn, I decided to take the ailing thing into my custody. I thought it possible that the Arisen's pawn might hold the key to making sense of all this madness. Alas, try what I might, your pawn will not wake. Mayhap you will succeed where I could not. The pawn is, after all, yours to command. Ah, yes. I trust it has not escaped your notice that the end of days is upon us. After you vanished, together with the Red Dragon, the seas rose to swallow the skies. 'Twas perhaps a month from that evil day when a new calamity befell us. A host of dragons descended from the skies and fell upon the land with fang and claw. Luz the Oracle called upon me ere you arrived. As she tells it, Melve and its environs have already fallen prey to the beasts. 'Tis surely only a matter of time before the rest of the kingdom follows suit. Indeed, then I shall take my turn. In your absence, I had hoped your pawn might yield me some information. But as you have returned, I would hear the truth from your lips. Tell me, Arisen, what became of you this past month? So, following your plunge into the sea on the dragon's back, some mysterious presence reached out to you. Could that have been the World Forged? Yet why would such a being linger in those fathomless depths? I can only speculate. And speculate I shall. This ought to prove a fruitful avenue of investigation. For that, I thank you. Now, if you can find a way to end this interminable slumber, your pawn is, of course, free to rejoin you.
Oh, Master. How long I've slept. Far too long, it seems. But worry not. Now that I am awake, I shall follow wherever you lead.